Alright, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakudash, Kal Halayim La Alahayna, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakudash, Shalom, Wa Barakim, La Bakayim Yasha Allah, Wa Shini Kabad, Gawala Wakab, Zakoni Nawa, Wa Hashal Yakim Nawa, Yasha Allah Ba'aith. I pray this feed is going out okay. Just want to do a quick video, just want to speak on some things in the spirit that are on my mind. About the different Israelite sects out there, you know, just to be aware of them, because a lot of them are for entertainment purposes only. I know a video was circulating of, I think it was Sakari, they were down in Atlanta with that unity camp, you know, the unity camp doing the work out front of a strip club, you know. The scriptures say go into the highways and byways, you know. It didn't say in front of a harlot house. You know, and that's how these are the tall tale signs that someone is just doing this to be seen. There's a scripture in Matthew 23, and I'm gonna just quote the scriptures and I'll post them underneath after. There's a scripture in Matthew that says, but all their works they do to be seen of men. You know, and you can see that in their videos, the way they edit the videos. You can clearly see the distinction between Great Millstone and every single other sect. You know, when their videos start, they got this worldly music, you know, infusing the scriptures into the songs with rapping and shit like that. You know, the super graphics, trying to lure Jake in. You know, the it's just like the Passover lamb. You know, you don't need to add seasoning and all this stuff to the lamb. You know, the lamb already has taste. All right, it already has a natural flavor already that you don't need to add anything to. So when you heat it up, all right, and you serve it, it's already good as is. You know, but when you jazz it up, you put all these things on it, it's for what? It's for entertainment purposes, you know, for it to be more pleasing unto the eyes, you know. And that's what you can see with these other groups, especially specifically speaking on those guys outside of the strip club, man. Bringing out, you got the 12 tribes sign outside the strip club. Number one, everybody who's out at that time of night is not worried about the truth. They're not thinking about the scriptures, you know. And even though this is a worldly saying, they say, what would Jesus do? You got to apply that to Yahweh Shai. What would Yahweh Shai do? You know, did Yahweh Shai, is there any instances that it wrote down in the scriptures where Yahweh Shai said, go out to the harlot houses, you know, and bring out the truth? You know, get as many harlots as you can together and preach the word unto the harlots. You know, that's not wise. And for the brothers that are new, you can't take this thing as entertainment purposes only, man. You know, this is a life or death situation. That's how you gotta look at it. You know, you could really, depending on your moves, all right, and the way that you think, you can either receive life or you can receive death. And with that thought in your mind, all right, should put some fear in you. And that's another thing. A lot of those guys that do this for entertainment purposes, they don't fear the Lord. You know, they only fear what men say. If everybody started coming, if all the Israel started coming against them, speaking out against that, preaching outside the strip club and stuff like that, then they would stop. You know, they wouldn't do it. You know, because they do what they do to be seen of men. And we need to stick with the what we learn as basics, our foundation. It's like they forgot the foundation and just started entertaining Jake. You know, they might as well be out there breakdancing. And the basics are that Proverbs 8:4, like it says, unto on men do I call, my voice is to the sons of men. Those guys out there yelling at strippers, telling them, hey, you can come pick out a brother, come get one of these brothers. You know, why you got that mop on your head? And she talking about, yeah, I do that. Well, she's lying. They make thousands of dollars a night. Unless a brother is willing to cough up $500 a night, all right, unless a brother is a millionaire or some shit, these strippers, all right, these women, they ain't rocking with the truth, man. They ain't getting with the truth through the spirit. All right, the Lord is dealing with the men, and not just any men, the men that are sighing and crying. You know, we out there on the highways and byways, we looking for those that are not looking at us for entertainment purposes. And we can kind of tell when somebody's eyes are glossed over, they're all in awe and stuff like that. This person, and they say, what time y'all out here? You know, I'll be back next week. Those for entertainment purposes, man. And you see these guys that they set up in front of the White House, all right, in front of the jail, in front of strip clubs and stuff like that. You don't see them going back every single week and doing the work in the same place. Why is that? Because they're for entertainment purposes only. They just want to be seen of men, you know? So you got to be, if you know, this really goes for those who are new. I don't know, you watch my videos, you just learning the Hebrew, and you know, I know my videos are somewhat catered towards the Hebrew, but I need to put this out there for those of you that are new. If you watch Sakari and HOI and these guys, they're out there to entertain you. When you want to learn, you come to Great Millstone. When you want to be entertained and you want to laugh and get aroused out of situations, then you can go watch Sakari and them. You're not going to learn anything from them. You're not. Sakari, yeah, they go into some other things as well. Actually, I can't knock them for that. They do go into certain things, but they go off on some things. But these other groups, they don't go deep into the precepts, man. All right? Why? Because they're for entertainment purposes only. They're not really concerned about bringing out what salvation entails. All right? They're about getting tail, you know? And I'll guarantee, all right, some of them dudes might have went in that strip club with their fringes on after they closed up camp. You know, brothers probably scattered. You know, Jake slid up in there because you know the old heads, they used to do that back in the day, man. Be up in the club with their garments on and stuff. But guess what? That's for entertainment purposes. You know, we're not supposed to be in this thing for entertainment purposes only. We're trying to get delivered through the Spirit. And there's one last scripture that was in my mind was the tabernacle is Revelation, the 21st chapter. It talks about the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, all right? And those guys out there with the Unity Camp in Atlanta out front of that harlot house, that strip club, all right? There was no men out there listening, you know? None. And that's not a wise place to do the work, man. Like I said, everybody's out there is out there to live in pleasure. The scripture says, she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. So you bringing out the work to the dead, you know, through the Spirit. But yeah, that was it, man. I just wanted to speak on that, push that out. You know, you shouldn't be seeking this truth to be entertained, man. You should be seeking this truth to grow in the Spirit so that we can have a first chance, a shot at salvation when Yahweh Shai shows up, man. You don't want to have any regrets talking about, oh, you were he and ha and the whole time. You never went out and did anything. You know, you just wanted to be entertained. You just wanted to watch TV. You know, we want to get out of here, man. We don't want to be entertained. And you got to be aware of these Israelites. They're only out there for entertainment purposes only. All right, but with that, I want to say Shalom, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Tawadi Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for allowing me to push this vibration out of his spirit, all right, Rachawa, or his spirit. Let's say peace and blessings to the elect. Double honors to our elders and apostles, known as Great Millstone these times in the English and in the Hebrew. That's Gawala Wakub. All right.